Finding a constant rate of change. Determine whether the function is linear. Explain. The way that we can figure whether the function is linear is we can determine whether the rate of change is constant or the same between any 2 points. So what we can do is check what the rate of change is between point 1 and point 2 and see if that's the same rate of change between point 2 and point 3, point 3 and point 4, and point 4 and point 5. If the rate of change is constant, if it is the same, then we can say that it has a constant rate of change and that the function is linear. So let's go ahead and try that between the first 2 points. The rate of change is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that is 15 minus 11 over negative 2 minus a negative 3. So that's equal to 4 over 1, which is equal to 4. Let's go ahead and check point 2 and point 3, and that is 19 minus 15 over negative 1 minus negative 2, and that's equal to 4 over 1, which is equal to 4. So far the rate of change is constant. It is the same. Let's check point 3 and point 4. That's going to be 23 minus 19 over 1 minus a negative 1. And that is equal to 4 over 1 minus a negative 1. That's plus 1. It's going to be 4 over 2, which is equal to 2. So, no, it is not a linear function. So I'm going to say no, because there is not a constant rate of change. Let's go ahead and try with problem number 4. We're going to compare the first 2 points, and it's going to be 1 minus a negative 4 over 9 minus 12, and that's going to equal to 5 over negative 3, which is equal to negative 1 and 2/3. Let's try to find the rate of change between the second and the third point. That's going to leave us with 6 minus 1 over 6 minus 9, and that's equal to 5 over negative 3, and that's equal to negative 1 and 2/3. So far there is a constant rate of change. Let us check between points 3 and point 4, and that is 11 minus 6 over 3 minus 6 is equal to 5 over negative 3, and that's equal to negative 1 and 2/3. Let's check between the last 2 points, and we'll be left with 16 minus 11 over 0 minus 3 is equal to 5 over negative 3, and that's equal to negative 1 and 2/3. So we can see here that between the points we have a constant rate of change. So we can say here that yes, it is a function because there is a constant rate